Hey guys. Okay, after a little bit of thought, I was going to put the headstock back on, but I'm this close. I can't do this without taking the clutch off. So I need to get the headstock out of the way. Now, I'd like to get it sitting right here. I believe I can get clearance for these gears down here to fit right inside here. But if I lift that up, I'm going to have the same problem I had before, where I'm not going to be able to pick it up and bring it straight over here with the chain dead center. I'm going to have to shove it and try to lay it down here. The other option, I can get forward. Theoretically, I can get the pump up to here, and that's going to put the shaft over here. So theoretically, I could move it 8 inches down this way, and that may be enough to do it. The other alternative is to set it down here on this bin. And I believe this bin will be strong enough to hold that weight. The other option I would have would be a stack of milk crates. The milk crates have more strength when they're inverted than they are if they're right side up. And I don't think they'll be strong enough. I'm not sure that bin would be strong enough, actually. I certainly could take it all the way to the floor. So I think what we're going to do first, we're going to lift it up and see how likely it is that I can get that set down up here. And this is also that I can, get that area around the clutch, open. And once again, here's my setup. I have my counterweight back here, which is a Wisconsin 2-stroke. And when this thing is holding the weight, I can, when that thing's holding the weight, I can pick up on that skid a little bit, on that motor. I can't pick it up, but I can tip it. So it's kind of a balanced. They're pretty much balanced in weight. So it would probably be better if I had another 1,000 pounds back there. And I certainly could stack some more weight up on that dolly, because I have as much room on the other side as I do up here in front. And that's also an option. And I may want to do that before I try lifting it and rolling it. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to do just that. We're going to try to lift it up and roll it. Okay. clear. That's clear. Okay, let's see what does that, how that goes. Okay, not ideal. Not ideal. What I'm doing is I'm sitting. There's a housing down here that holds the gear. It has a little bit of a shaft sticking out of it. Okay. Is that box, is that square opening square? I may be able to turn the box. Where am I going to have to go to find a tape measure? Rule. Just hang with me for just a moment here. Oh! If that box opening is a little bit out of square, I think I could flip it around, but I'll bet you it's square. Okay, 10.5. It's actually a little less than 10.5. That might be an answer. Might be an answer. Yeah, I think that was the just the 1/4 inch that I needed. Am I there? I'm down. Gear's fine. That's fine there. Am I using every, yep, I'm using every possibility. Let's let this out a little bit more. Okay. Well, come on off of there. Okay, just like the headstock was stuck down there with an oil seal, I'm thinking the same situation is going to be true with the clutch housing. So I got the 4 screws unscrewed. There's 2 screws down here at this axle housing shaft. Housing that holds the shaft to the casting to the bed. So basically there's 2 alignment screws here, I believe, and I know there's at least 1 alignment screw here. So we're going to put a little pressure on it with the jack and see if we can't break that oil seal or whatever it is that is making this thing stick. Am I lifting up my counterweight? I am. That means I'm putting extreme pressure on this thing, more than I should take. And I need a soft blow to give this thing a couple bumps. I'm going to take a little of that pressure off. Okay, so I believe I'm going to pause you till I find something to strike this with. So let's do that. Well, guys, we resumed work on the Pratt & Whitney. I think it's episode 8 or 9, part 8 or 9, and can't say that we accomplished a whole lot other than we made a decision. And I don't know what you can see from there, but it looks a little different than when we started or left off last video. Not a whole lot I can do more to the headstock. It needs to be bolted back down, put back in place. I just needed to tighten those grub screws, those set screws on the shifting axle, and route my oil line up into the headstock. And Those are the only two things I really wanted to do. The work is going to be in the apron, I believe. So, got some mail, and in anticipation of getting this thing back up and going, I ordered some carbide inserts. And last time I ordered some from Shars, I was very happy with the ones that were inserts that were designated for aluminum only. I found that they did a pretty good job on steel as far as a finish goes. I wouldn't call them an all-around insert, but they have more uses than just aluminum, I think. And they do a fantastic job on the aluminum. So I got a couple different radiuses, kind of experimenting with that. I thought I heard someone talking about getting a nicer finish or a finer finish with a smaller radius, and everything I've been turning with since I started, I think, has been 1/32. So I got some 1/32 and some 1/64. I got this, a couple of these. This is at some point I treated myself to a new holder, and it turned out to be one of the holders that has the the plate on the insert under the insert. What do they call it? It's a shim, I guess. I don't know. It looks just like an insert. It's but anyway, this is a VNMG. V as in Victor, N as in Nancy, M as in Marty, G as in G.I. Joe. It is double-sided, so there are 4 cutting edges on that. You can see there's no angle there. It says it's a it says it's a 35-degree negative, but the tool holder itself is what brings the angle to the party. I have it written down here. Yeah, it's 35-degree negative, it says. It's on the insert itself here, it's stamped YBC 152. So I got two grooving or parting, or both parting blades. Oh, where'd it go? Let's see if I still have 2 of the one. And I got 2 different thicknesses there. And there, you can see the 2. Okay. And then, so I got 2 each of those. And this is the 1/64 radius tool, just for aluminum. And I don't know if we can, you can probably see the radii difference. I'll put the radiuses together here. So you can definitely see the difference there, I'm sure. So I got 2 of each of those, and then I got this smaller diamond, and this is a 1/32. So this is a DCGX. Okay. These big aluminum ones, VCGX, VCGX. I think that's everything. I'm not really accustomed to buying inserts by the numbers. I just find some site that says, you know, when I receive the inserts in the past, there's no indication of what they are, what number they are, what style, and I wouldn't know, you know. I just look at the pictures and see which ones look like my holder, and I get burnt now and then. That's what return is for. So there's that. Yeah, that's it, I think. We'll get the headstock back on, get that squared away, and we'll start addressing the apron. And I really have, we're going to have an advice section here possibly tonight in this video. And that is just for you to give me your thoughts and opinions on my ideas. That's scary. Idea number one. Okay, I can buy this screw. 5/8, 8. I can buy that from McMaster Car. I can cut this one off here. I can drill it, tap it, blah, blah, blah. Same thing here. I can wedge it out and have somebody TIG weld it. And I got a new lead screw. Okay, opinions, thoughts on that. The other idea would be to machine this new and do the same thing. The other option would be to machine the entire thing one piece, cutting the threads and doing everything, and that would require me to hire that work out to one of you. So let's keep it simple. Let's keep our thoughts and opinions on that. Just the one item. And other questions as to the nut and whatnot, we can talk about that in the future. Thank you guys, I appreciate you being there. You know, I've been watching, you know, it never ends when it ends. I've been watching some of my old videos. Well, to be perfectly honest, I kind of got a, maybe I shouldn't divulge this. I kind of got an idea from somebody out there that, you know, a way to, you know, everybody wants to see their channel grow. You want to get to over 1,000 subs so you can do live streams. And so this was like an idea that could help get your watch time up. And that is, while I'm sitting here, I got a playlist from my channel playing here with the volume muted, and that'll keep playing as long as I remember to refresh it and keep it going. And if me and the wife are going to leave for a few hours, I bring my channel up on the laptop and pick a nice long playlist and put it on. And I've been doing this for about a week, and it's actually increased my my watch time quite a bit. You know, I don't know if that means YouTube's going to start, you know, promoting me a little more, or, you know, because that's all it takes is YouTube to help out a little bit. And some of my old videos are pretty good. I mean, a lot of it's just ridiculous. It's like I just talk so much shit that's wrong. So much, I am just so wrong in the information that I'm conveying, and hopefully it's obvious enough to a new guy that they um, can see it and not act on any of the silly stuff that I'm saying. So especially funniest ones is when I first got the blue lathe, and the blue lathe, of course, is the Pratt and Whitney, because it was blue when it arrived. But man, I hadn't a clue what was going on with that machine. I was talking a lot of stuff, no clue. But then again, go back to some of my threading videos on the mini lathe, and some of my, you know, little build projects. There's some good videos there. Some, you know, there's some good stuff. I was pretty impressed. I might watch me. Okay. All right. I'm easily impressed, though. So, thanks for liking, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Bring a buddy and bring a friend. See you next time.